Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening. I hope everyone can hear me. Welcome to Nexo Girls Upskill 2.0 program, and welcome to day one, which is the first day of the Upskill program. I hope everyone is excited, and I'm really looking forward to today's session and to everything that today has to offer to us during this program. And I'm happy to see everyone's excitement. Thank you so much for registering, and thank you for dragging your friends, for inviting everybody. So within these 8 days, you're going to be mastering the basics of 8 tech skills in 8 days. And that is a very big deal, I tell you. So make sure you have your notes down, make sure you have your pen, make sure you have your pencil, whatever writing materials or writing tools you have. And if you are a digital person like me, you can bet that I'm definitely going to use my phone. Thank you so much. So first off, we're going to be playing an intro video about some testimonials from past participants of the Upskill program and people that have benefited from Nexo Girls. So let's watch it.
Every journey they say begins with a single step, but I say that it is the unique footprints we leave that truly defines us. Hi there, I am Eunice Adewusi, and my journey began as a response to the challenges I witnessed growing up. Raised in a small family that struggled financially after losing my father at age 9, I faced harsh realities. However, instead of giving up, I saw this as an opportunity to empower myself and other females in similar situations. My gap year was when I discovered my passion for tech, advocacy, leadership, and volunteering. Driven by a strong desire to alleviate poverty and challenge gender stereotypes that I noticed in my rural community at the time in Lagos State, Nigeria, I founded Female Youth Global Empowerment, an NGO that equips young women with globally demanded skills to narrow gender gap in tech by promoting digital literacy and fostering the inclusion of women in STEM fields. So far, we have reached over 2,500 youth. I organized the Global 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign at ALU. The campaign brought together diverse advocates from 15 African countries, India, Haiti, and Japan, and we reached a total of 34,796 people with our message.
Hello everyone, my name is Blessing and I've been volunteering with the Female Youth Global Empowerment for the past 3 years. And being part of FYGE has been incredibly amazing, I must say. I've had the opportunity to network with people, make new friends, like Salma, Climiradi, Pixel, Sophia, and so many others. And I've also had the opportunity to work in different teams as a team member and also a team leader. And yeah, it's really been an amazing moment with FYG. And one of my favorite moments was in 2021, December, where we had the 1-week intensive digital training class, Upskill 1.0. And I was part of the participants. I had the opportunity to learn different things about the importance of LinkedIn optimization, brand marketing, brand awareness, content creation, the importance of volunteering. And it was really an eye-opener for me. And I feel it's moments like this that reminds me of the impact we are making here at FYG. So yeah, I'm really proud to be part of an organization that is making a real difference in the lives of young girls. And I'm excited to see what the future brings.
Hi, I'm the Marissa, and I was the beneficiary of FYG's Upskill program in 2021. I learned about 80 digital skills in 8 days and got certified. FYG helped me discover my passion for technology and web development. Also helped my passion for content writing to be more intense. One of the skills we taught was web development. One who is interested in web development, I found this lesson very engaging and very valuable. And that's why after the Upskill program, I decided to further pursue web development by enrolling in a training where I learned how to use HTML and CSS to create a 3-page website on my phone. In essence, the Upskill program opened my eyes to see hidden gems in web development. Another skill was freelancing, which was taught by Lena Robert. where I learned how to use my skills to make more money. So someone who is passionate about content writing and SEO. The freelancing class opened my eyes to certain platforms where I can actually earn money and I will not be restricted by monthly pay. I never thought that I was actually going to learn so much in just 8 days and get certified, but FYG made this possible and I'm super grateful for the opportunity. Thank you, FYG.
These are just few of the many success stories FYG has helped to create through education, digital literacy, and empowerment. And we are shaping the next future female leaders.
We cannot wait for the government to cause a change, which is why I believe in grassroots initiatives to provoke the change that we want to see.
Not now, make sure to empower young girls, upgrade to more inclusive and equitable society. Visit our link to learn more about how they can get involved.
Thank you, and I can't wait for the exciting experiences ahead.
We can make a difference.
That was an inspiring video. Each time I watch it, I'm just so amazed at the testimonies that we have from the video. And I'm sure you're also inspired as well. And this can be you next year, where we're collating, testimonials from Upskill 2.0 that happened in 2024. So pay attention and make sure you listen and make sure you get what is yours out of this program. So as you can see on my screen here, we have the agenda for today. So we're going to be starting with a welcome address by the founder, and we're also going to be looking at some housekeeping rules to be sure that we all are on the same page. Then for 3 minutes as well, we're going to be talking about what is Nexo Girls exactly. Many of you have registered, many of you are just coming across Nexo Girls for the first time, so you definitely want to know what Nexo Girls is about and what this NGO is doing. Then we're going to be introducing you to Upskill 2.0. And after that, we're going to be having our speaker for the day come up, after which we're going to be having an interactive Q&A session. So as you will be teaching you today, make sure to pen down your question or type it in the chat, and our moderators will do well to get your questions to us so that she can respond right on the spot. Then we're going to be having closing remarks, and we're going to be taking pictures with our official post. But until then, you're going to know our official post. So you must have been wondering who exactly is appearing on your screen right now. Well, or who has been talking, who has been saying a lot. Well, it is me, still me. My name is Eunice Adewusi Climiradi. I'm mostly known and I prefer to be called Climiradi, and I am the founder of Nexo Girls. Today, I'm going to be giving you the welcome address as it is, and I'm also going to be the moderator for today's session. So I look forward to hearing from you all about your experiences. So right now, we're going to move straight into the welcome address. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, whatever time zone you are in. I know there are people from Ivory Coast, Rwanda, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and so many, even Cameroon. You all are welcome. And it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to Upskill 2.0, which is a program that was designed for you. So we designed Upskill 2.0 for you, and we designed it to inspire your growth, to ignite passion, and to equip you with the tools that you're going to thrive with in today's fast-paced digital world. As I said earlier, my name is Eunice Adewusi, and yeah, I'm proud of being the founder of Nexo Girls, an organization that is dedicated to empowering young women across Africa and across the globe through STEAM education, STEAM as in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, also through digital literacy and through social advocacy. Let me take you back to how Upskill started, right? So 3 years ago, when we launched the first edition of this program, which was Upskill 1.0, we were blown away by the excitement from the participants, their dedication, and also the transformational stories of our participants, of which you just watched some of it. And it was clear to us that the hunger for growth and learning was immense, right? And it inspired us to dream even bigger for Upskill 2.0. So Upskill 1.0 happened in 2021 and Upskill 2.0 is happening 3 years later. And today we are excited to see that same excitement in you guys and also that same drive to want to learn, to want to make your next year, your 2025 better. We are happy to see that excitement in all of you. So over the next 8 days, we'll be diving into 8 essential tech skills that you can thrive with in this fast-paced world. We have product analytics and management, we have public speaking, we have community management, we have freelancing, video editing, we have personal branding, we have no-code web development. And these skills were carefully chosen to address the demands of today's digital economy, right? While also empowering you to explore your unique talents and interests. But Upskill 2.0 is not just a place where you're going to gain skills. It's beyond just gaining skills. This program was set for you to gain skills, to build connections with one another, and also to share your experiences and discover that leader in you. Discover that talent, that hidden gem that is inside of you. To discover it as well. That is the essence of this program. And throughout this program, throughout these 8 days, you're going to be hearing from established professionals who are already earning and making a living out of these skills that they're going to be training you. And you would have the opportunity to ask questions. You'll be able to share your ideas. And you can also grow alongside a community of like-minded people who want to learn and also want to make the world a better place, right? And I encourage each of you to embrace this journey with an open mind and heart. I know some of you may be having technical issues, but do not give up. Still keep trying, keep reloading your browser, right? And come with an open mind. Whether you've had experience in the skills that you'll be learning or not, come with an open mind and come ready to relearn, to learn, and also to, unlearn. And also take every opportunity that you have, even in the group chat, every opportunity you have, use it to engage, use it to challenge yourself, and use it to envision how you can apply what the 8 skills that you're going to be learning here, how you can apply it to your 2025 and even to beyond 2025, right? So finally, I want to say thank you so much to all our speakers, both the ones that will be speaking today, the one that will be speaking today, and the ones that will be speaking later on. Thank you so much to all of the facilitators, to the volunteers, to the entire Nexo Girls team who created this program and made it possible. And of course, a big thank you to each of you for showing up and for committing to your growth, right? If you're not committed to your growth, you wouldn't even apply to register and be a part of this program in the first place. So I officially, as the founder of Nexo Girls, I officially welcome you to Upskill 2.0. So let's make this an unforgettable experience. Thank you so much, and I look forward to, hearing all of your testimonials. And like I said earlier, I'm also the moderator for today's session, so you'll be seeing more of me. So don't get tired of seeing more of me. So now we're going to be going into the housekeeping rules, to make sure that we all are on the same page and to make sure that everything goes orderly and smoothly. So the housekeeping rules, I know you all are joining from the YouTube live right now, but the housekeeping rules, the first one is feel free to share your questions in the comments in the YouTube live chat. Our moderators will make sure to relay your questions to the speakers during the Q&A segment. There is a Q&A segment, but you can always drop your questions beforehand. The session is also being recorded and it's going to be live on YouTube even after today. And we're going to be using this for promotional, and educational purposes, right? So that you can always go back to it and refresh your knowledge. Probably you missed out from something or you missed out something during the session, you can always go back to rewatch, right? And this can also help other people who did not register. But there's always a difference between those that registered and those that did not, because you are going to get free gifts and certificates, but the video is enough for them. And also by participating, by typing in the chat, in the comment section of the YouTube live, that means you consent that your comments are being visible in the recording. You also consent to your picture showing if your picture shows in any case. And lastly, the last rule that we have is that if you experience any interruptions during the live stream, try refreshing your browser or checking your internet connection. So For those of you complaining about not seeing anything on YouTube, it's probably because of your internet connection. So make sure to leave where you are and probably go to somewhere else where your connection is going to be 5 bars or 2 bars. I don't know. All right. So the next thing now, I'm going to be introducing you to what Nexo Girls is and to what the Upskill program is. Even from my welcome address, I already gave an overview of what Nexo Girls is, but we're going to be retreating because it's never too much to talk about what you do. And I hope you're also going to be learning that during this 8 days of skill program. So Nexo Girls, it was formerly called Female Youth Global Empowerment, and it was shortened for FYGE. So if you watched the testimonial video earlier, you would hear almost everybody in that video saying FYG, FYG, and you're confused. What is FYG? What is Nexo Girls? So Nexo Girls was previously called Female Youth Global Empowerment, FYG, and now we've rebranded to being called Nexo Girls. And FYG, or Nexo Girls, is a non-profit organization. Is a non-profit organization that promotes gender equity and digital literacy amongst young women. Our target audience is young women, but this Upskill program is open to both males and females. And we do this, we promote gender equity and digital literacy by encouraging women's participation in STEAM fields. STEAM as in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, and also encourage their participation in social advocacy in a bid to alleviate poverty and stop gender stereotypes. So we believe that as you are gaining all these skills, that you're going to get these 8 skills within these 8 days, you're not getting it for yourself, right? So you need to learn it to be able to, pour out into other people in the future. Most of the speakers that we have here today, if they did not pay attention to when they were learning these skills, they wouldn't be here to teach you today. And this is them even giving back to the community because they are passionate about helping young people. So I don't want you to make their passion go to waste or make their efforts go to waste. Then what is Upskill 2.0, or what is the Upskill program? I mentioned earlier that Upskill 1.0 started in 2021 and 2.0 is now happening 3 years later in 2024. So Upskill is a transformative. I tell you, it's going to be transformative because even me where I am right now, I am ready to learn. I'm here with my book, with my pen, and with my notepad. I'm ready to learn, right? So it's going to be a transformative 8-day program that is going to equip you with the foundational knowledge. So you're going to be learning about the basics of 8 essential skills in 8 days that spans across multiple fields in tech, in leadership, in personal branding, or personal development. And this is a flagship initiative by Nexo Girls because we keep, reiterating and we keep, learning even from these programs. And the end goal of this is to make sure that you have like a base that you can start your 2025 with, or you can start your next year with. So during this program, what I want you to do for yourself and what I want you to do for us and do for me is that you pay attention to these skills. Then you look at the ones that catch your interest. Probably web development caught your interest, and you feel like you want to further your knowledge on web development, then that's a great way to start your 2025, because now you already know the skill you have interest in and you can start pursuing it from January. Unlike other people that are not in this program now, and January, that's when they'll start drafting the goal. Oh, what skill am I going to learn? But for you already, you're already paving the way for your 2025 to be on the right track by coming to this program. So congratulations on being here, and I'm happy to see all of you here. So the next thing now, we're going to be introducing our guest speaker who is excited. Come on, I want to see it in the comment section. I'm actually looking at the comment section. So drop your excitement, your favorite emoji. Those fire emojis, those love emojis, drop them in the comments. And I am looking at them. I'm sure our speaker as well is aware and also seeing all of your excitement. So let's see who is for day one. I know many of you have seen a bio, but you've probably not seen this introduction that we're going to be showing you. So pay attention, and yeah, let's have it. Such an interesting bio, I must say. And even to me myself, I've been following Fortune for a while on TikTok, and I see all the amazing things that she's doing, in web development, in UX design. And I love how vocal she is about her skill. Like, I mean, once you learn this eight digital skill, I do not want you to keep quiet about it. Go online, take a screenshot, go online on X, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, even on your WhatsApp status, even though we may not see it, but still post it on your WhatsApp status. Those that we see it, we see it, right? Post it on any other social platform you're in, whether Snapchat or all of those social media platforms that you all use. Make noise about it. Let them know that you are joining a transformative 8-day program tagged Upskill 2.0. So are you ready right now to have our speaker come speak? So now, right now, I'm gonna be handing over to Fortune. Fortune, I hope you're ready to take on the mic. And yeah, I'll meet you guys after our session. Ciao.
Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you at Upskill 2.0 program. It's a privilege to share the space with so many eager and aspiring young minds across Africa. My name is Fortune. I'm a WordPress developer, a UI UX designer, and a tech creator. Over the years, I've been able to help businesses, individuals, and brands living their ideas using the power of WordPress. What excites me the most about this platform, it allows anyone to build a website without needing to write a single line of code. Today, my goal is to take you guys on a journey into the world of no-code website development using WordPress. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone curious about building websites, by the end of this session, you will have the tools and confidence to create your very first website. And trust me, it's easier than you think. Before we dive in, let me ask you a question. How many of you have heard about WordPress before? Feel free to drop a yes or no in the chat. And if you're completely new, that's perfect. This session is made for you. All right, I'm really, really, really excited to have you guys on here. I'm really excited to be part of this, and I'm hoping that you get to learn from what I'm going to be showing you today. I'm really, really excited, honestly. So just drop your excitement, as our founder said, and everything. Just take your books and your pen and ensure that you get the most out of this program. Just ensure that you get the most out of this program. All right. So we'll be diving into WordPress, and I'm going to start from the introduction to everything you need to know about WordPress. So WordPress is a no-code development, a no-code way of building websites. So I'm going to be showing you guys what we are going to be touching throughout this session with me, and I hope everything goes perfectly. So our agenda for today: introduction to WordPress, setting up a WordPress site, basic customization, content management, publishing your first website, and a question and answer session. I'm sure after everything, a lot of you might want to ask questions. I'm ready. Okay, first of all, we're going to be starting with what WordPress is, why WordPress, and the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. And also, I'm going to show you how to get started, how to choose the right hosting provider, register a domain name, install WordPress, and I'm going to show you how to explore the WordPress dashboard, the posts, the pages, the media, the plugins, and everything, and the importance of every section on the WordPress dashboard. And the next thing will be themes and plugins, because themes and plugins are the things that power the WordPress website. The themes is more like the UI, and the plugins is more like the back end. Now, I'm going to be telling you what themes are, how to select and customize a theme, what are plugins, installing essential plugins, and that. And I'm going to show you how to build your first page, adding and editing pages, using website builders, adding text, images, and videos. And I'm also going to show you how to customize, how to update the menus and navigation, because I'm sure a lot of you must have seen a website before. So I'm going to show you how it actually works from the back, how to create one, and showing you how to create a site logo quickly in case of anything, and branding and setting up a home page. I'm also going to show you how to publish websites, and that is it. Then next step, I'm going to give you some tips on how to start growing with WordPress. So next to the question and answer session. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready. So let's dive into the first agenda for today, which is introduction to WordPress. That's the first agenda for today. So I hope you guys are ready. And so first of all, on the first agenda, which is introduction to WordPress. WordPress, as I said, is a no-code way to the website. WordPress is a CMS. Percent of website on the internet. The rest are built with programming languages, and I'm sure most of you must have heard of programming and programming languages. Also, the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Now, WordPress.org is more flexible and better in this age compared to WordPress.com. WordPress.com, you can't have access to overly editing everything on your website. But with WordPress.org, you can have access to your codes, you can have access to your backend, you can manage everything totally on WordPress.org. But on WordPress.com, it is completely different. That is the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Do not forget that WordPress is a CMS. It is a content management system. It is built with PHP, but you can easily add customizable HTML and CSS and JavaScript to your WordPress website. But WordPress is built with PHP language. It powers 43% of websites on the internet. And do not forget that WordPress.org and WordPress.com are two different things entirely, but we'll be working with WordPress.org today. All right, so what we're going to start with is going to be a practical session. So I'll be sharing something different from this, and just hold on while I take you to the next step, which is getting started, choosing a hosting provider, registering a domain name, and installing WordPress. So that's what we are going to be doing today. So now we're talking about getting started, choosing a hosting provider, getting a domain name, and installing WordPress. First thing, before you ever start a WordPress website, you must ensure to get a domain name and hosting provider. Now, let me quickly explain what a domain name and hosting provider, like the functions or their features. Now, a domain name is the name of a website, just like www.google.com, www.facebook.com, tiktok.com, instagram.com, and a lot of websites. Now, we do not only have .com, we have other domain extensions, because all of them has different purposes. .com is for commercial businesses, .ng is for Nigerian businesses targeting Nigerian audience. .org is for non-profit organizations, and we have lots and lots of domain extensions. You have to use the one that matches whatever website you want to build. I hope I am making sense. So that's for domain name. Now, hosting. Let me give an example. In a house where people live, the house is more like the coverage. The house is more like the shield, and the house is what is taking or shielding the people that are living in that house. Now, the people that are living in that house are more like the domain names. Now, the house is their coverage. The house is what is storing everything for them. The house is what is keeping their bags, their clothes, their phones, their food, everything. Now, for hosting and domain, hosting helps to keep the website files. You can manage your website files in your hosting. Anything related to that website is saved in the hosting. The hosting is a backup plan for that domain name. The domain name, it's just the name that is going to show on the internet. When you search www.fortunes.com, let me use my name, www.fortune.com, and that is what WordPress or domain name is all about. Now, I'm going to show you how to choose a hosting provider and how to register a domain name. Then we're going to move to installing WordPress. Now, there are a lot of hosting providers. We have Harmon Web, we have Namecheap, we have Hostinger, we have HostGators. There are a lot of them. We have Google Host. But today we are going to be making use of Harmon Web because it is way cheaper. Because for a beginner that wants to learn, we are going to use Harmon Web. We're going to buy a domain name there because yes, you have to buy a domain name, and you also have to buy the hosting provider. Now, hosting provider comes, okay, so I'm going to be showing you HarmonWeb.com. HarmonWeb.com is the hosting provider we are going to choose for today. So let's get right into that. So I'll be sharing that. All right. So this is HarmonWeb.com. Now on HarmonWeb.com, as you can see my screen, you can buy your domain names on HarmonWeb.com, .net, .org, .ng, .online, and you can also choose your hosting, the best hosting you want. We can go for WordPress hosting and go for shared hosting, anyone that is suitable for you as a beginner. But as time goes on, you need more features, more space, just like iPhone and iCloud. Most times we need to upgrade our iCloud, and that's how this one works. So it's more like you are choosing a particular space. I use house as an example. So some people go for 2-bedroom flats, some people go for 1-bedroom flats. That's how it works. But for today, we'll be going with shared hosting on HarmonWeb.com. So I'll be choosing this. So the cheapest one per month is 1,590. So I'm going to choose purchase. So that is for the hosting plan. Remember what I showed you in our agenda, choosing and hosting plan. Then now we want to register a domain name. So today, the website I'm going to be building is going to be a portfolio website about me. That's an example. That's the example I'm going to show you for today. All right. So to register a domain name, let's choose a name. So my name is Fortune. So I'll put Fortune Nexo Girls. Let me just use that name. So let me choose .ng. So I'm going to check for the availability. Checking for the availability. Okay, or I can also go for .com.ng, as .com.ng is cheaper. So I'll choose for .com.ng. And I'll add it to cart. Added. All right, continue. Okay, so my hosting plan, the total is 17. Continue with that. All right, so if you are making use of Harmon Web from my lesson, you can use my promo code Fortune and validate the code. Take some certain percentage out of your total. My total was around 4,000 something, and that's reduced. So I'll check out and I'm to create an account. So when I create my account successfully, and pay, it should be activated from the back. So this is how to choose the right hosting plan as a beginner. You go for something way cheaper for the fact that you are still learning. So you have to go for the one that is cheaper for you. So that's like choosing the right hosting plan. So the next step on our agenda is installing WordPress. The next step on our agenda is installing WordPress. So let me show you the agenda again to make sure I am in track. So it is installing WordPress. That's our next agenda. So I'll be showing you how to do that shortly. All right. Guys, just hold on while I make payments for what I just added to my cart. I'll do that at my background. So please hold on. All right, I'm making payments for it. Okay, so I can proceed now. All right. So this is what my dashboard looks like. But as a beginner, your dashboard will just have one service, one domain, and that's just it. So now this is what your Harmon Web dashboard will look like. Now we want to install WordPress on the domain name you have gotten. Now you go to services, you click on services, And I would like to use this, one of my service. I'd like to use this. Okay, sorry about that. Is my screen? Sorry. Yeah. All right, so on this part, you see login to cPanel. So this cPanel is more of the hosting functionality. So this is where we can install WordPress. This is where we can manage our domain. And this is where we can do everything related to what works at the back of the website. So this is the cPanel. After buying your hosting and domain, do not forget, you want to install WordPress. Now, you can either scroll to this point under the software tab in your cPanel, and you choose WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Or at this part of the cPanel, you can choose WordPress Manager by Softaculous. So a quick break to activate my domain, so that I'm going to use domain. So right, just so domain. There's some complex things I wouldn't want to show you at this stage. So all right, so I'll be sharing my screen. So I'm ready to show you how to install WordPress. So now when we go to this part of the cPanel, WordPress Manager by Softaculous, please take notes, WordPress Manager by Softaculous. I am going to click on install on WordPress Manager by Softaculous. I'll click on install, and I'll choose the domain name which I bought. So this is the one I want to make use of. Remember, you can buy any name. I want to show you how to build a portfolio website first. So if you want to build like a portfolio website for yourself, a portfolio website is also a personal website. Probably you want to show people about you, what you do, services you offer. You might probably be a business owner. You might be someone in tech, and you might be someone that also wants to be a WordPress developer after this session. So your portfolio website is where you show stuff about yourself. So you choose, when you buy the name you are buying as a domain name, you can use your name. Maybe your name is Angela. You can use angelastech.ng or angelastech.com or whatever. So when I choose the name, the site's name, maybe I'll say Fortune. My name is Fortune Evo, and site description, my portfolio. And for the admin username, you can leave it at admin. And for password, you can make use of a strong password. So let me use Nexo Girls 2024. That's a strong one. And the email, you can choose to put your personal email there, and you scroll down and click on install. So let's wait for it to install. So my installation is now successful. It says, congratulations, software was installed successfully. So on our agenda, I showed you how to choose the right hosting. Let me quickly show you our agenda. So on getting started, I've showed you how to choose a hosting provider. I've showed you how to register a domain name, and I've also showed you how to install WordPress. So the next thing is we're exploring the WordPress dashboard, key sections like posts, pages, media, plugins, appearance, and importance of each session. So let's get right into that. All right, so installing WordPress, after successfully installing WordPress, this is the administrative URL, and this is the website. Okay, so I'm going to click here, which is the dashboard, which was the next thing on our agenda, which is post, pages, media, plugins, and get right into it. So now, the first thing you do after installing WordPress, sorry, there's no SSL on this. SSL means security. I forgot to add security to the website. I can also show you that. Sorry, please hold on while I add security to the website. All right, please give me a few minutes. Few minutes. Sorry, guys. Probably choose something else. Sorry, give me a few minutes to get back into the next agenda. My apologies. All right, so I'll be showing my screen now. Okay. Fortune Evo portfolio. Okay, so let me share my screen now. This. Okay, so as we said, we don't know what's happening with security. Sorry for the delay. My apologies for the delay. It's just a security breach on my end. Should have contacted the hosting providers, but I think that's going to take like a lot of time. That's going to take a lot of time. But I'll report the issue to them. Okay, but I'm going to show you like an existing WordPress domain that has been WordPress that has been installed on a domain. So not to waste our time, let me do that. Let me do that. Okay, so this is what the WordPress dashboard looks like. Sorry, let me minimize this. Okay, so this is what the WordPress dashboard looks like. So it shows welcome to WordPress. When you install WordPress on the domain, I hope you guys wrote everything down, the steps. So when you install WordPress on the domain, this is what it's going to show. This is what the dashboard looks like. So this is posts, this is pages, media, and a lot of things. But because this is an existing WordPress site, it has a lot of things which you might not see. Now, the next thing on the agenda was to check key section, post, pages, media, plugins, appearance, and importance. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you the importance of each and every of these sections. So where is my website? Okay. Now, I'm going to start with posts. Now, for posts, this is always very important for blog websites. I just want to go over everything fast. For posts, this is very important for blog websites. You can make posts about different things. Probably you're uploading a story or something. So that's how posts work. For media, you can upload probably all the pictures you want to use on the website. For pages, let's say there's a home page, about page, contact page, and any other page, registration page or anything. This is where pages comes in. And we have the appearance. On this appearance, we have themes. Sorry, my lights. I hope you guys can see me. We have themes, we have patterns, we have customize, we have widgets, we have menus, we have a lot of things. So for these themes, you can choose the particular interface of what you want your website to look like. And for plugins, you can, I remember I explained that themes is like the interface and plugin is the backend. So plugin, you would choose whichever widget or whichever stuff that you want to make your website look functional, or let's say someone orders a product on that website, the person can be able to pay. So plugins help most of those things to help functionality and a lot of that. We have settings, we have users. On this part, you can add a lot of users to be able to access your website from the back. And for settings, you can change a lot of settings on this place. So I've explained most of the things on this dashboard. When you start using the WordPress dashboard, you start getting familiar with these things. You start getting familiar with these things. So the next thing on our agenda is themes and plugins. What are themes? Selecting and customizing a theme. What are plugins? Installing essential plugins. All right, so let's get into it. First of all, what are themes? I explained that themes are more like the interface of the website. You choose an interface of the website. Like this current website I'm using already has an interface, which I'll show you now. So it's loading. It has an interface. That is the work of the theme. All right, so this is the interface of this website. As you can see, this person sells beads. People can order. The amount of this bead is 5,000. For people to be able to order, it is the work of the plugin. But for people, for what people can see, it is the work of themes. Now, we are going to get started with installing themes. And the themes we are going to use is called the Astra theme. So let me show you how to install the Astra theme on this website. So I'm going to bring over this one and use this one to teach you guys. Okay, so to access the theme, you go to the appearance, on the appearance, and you click on themes. Okay, sorry, it's loading. I think my network is a bit low. Apologies for that. So now this is for themes. Now to add a new theme, because there are some existing themes on this website, to add a new theme, I told you we're going to make use of a theme called Astra. A-S-T-R-A, Astra theme. So what you do is that you search for it. But I've already installed Astra on this website. But this is Astra here. So it's going to load and bring out Astra for you. Okay, sorry. So this is the Astra theme. So what you do is that installed, you click on install, and when you install it, you activate it. So it shows that Astra theme is activated. Now, the next thing after activating Astra theme, you have to go to the starter templates. So when you click, it takes you to where you can see your theme. Also, I wanted to check if the domain which I wanted to use, sorry, to show you a fresh fortune, but I wanted to make sure this is okay. Okay. I would not like to confuse you guys, but okay, I feel like it is better to go over. It is better to go over. Sorry, sorry. All right, so I want to go over everything again. So this was the one I wanted to use at first before I used an existing website. So this is a new domain that has nothing as a beginner. So this is what a new, when you install WordPress first, this is what it looks like at first. So this is the dashboard. So this is the post, the media, the pages. So this does not have a lot of things. So remember, I said we want to install themes, right? So we'll go to appearance dashboard and click on themes. Then we'll click on add new. You can see me very well. So we'll search for Astra. Remember, appearance on your dashboard. Theme. When you click on theme, you click on add new theme, and you click on Astra. But I want us to use Astra. And when we install it, is installing, then we activate it. Remember I said it, you install, then you activate. So when you activate, the next thing you do is get started with starter templates. Like I said, so get started with starter templates. So I'm activating starter templates. For people like me, I always build my website from scratch most times. I don't make use of themes at all. But for someone that is learning for the first time, so now I've activated starter templates. And I'm going to, instead of using the AI website builder, I'm going to use the classic starter. So I'm building with templates. And there's what we call page builders. So I'm going to make use of the Elementor page builder. Right. So now on this place, you can check for any website you want on the starter template, any interface. Let's say you want to build a law website, a photography website, an interior designer website, or you want to build a salon website or a beauty website, a fitness website, a spa website, or you want to build a website for an electrician, a plumber. They are already ready-made templates. WordPress is free, though we have premium plugins for you to subscribe to get extra features, but WordPress is really free. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go for the portfolio website. So I went under personal website and I saw portfolio and CV. So we're going for a portfolio website. Let this load. In WordPress, you go to appearance on your dashboard, you click on themes, you click on add new themes, you search for the abstract theme, and you install it, you activate it. And so my internet is poor, trying to search for a portfolio and a CV website. Okay, let's go back to starter templates again. So getting started with starter template again. So we're going for the classic starter templates. And we're going for the Elementor builder. Light has gone up. Okay, so these are the ready-made templates. So don't forget, I'm going to search for a portfolio and a CV website. That why the slides is going off. Okay, so you can see this one is this is free, this is free, this is premium, this is free, free. So I would like to choose this one. It looks really beautiful. So I'll click on it. And when I click on it, this is the next thing that shows. Please prepare your questions for me. If you think I'm too fast, just please prepare your question for me. I'll answer every question. So I'm waiting for this to load. All right, so this is what I chose for the website. So you can choose your color. You can choose blue, green, red, pink, orange, anyone. So I'll go for the first one. And you can choose the fonts that you want. I choose the font. I'll go for this and I'll continue. I'm going to skip this step. And yes, overwrite. You can tell WordPress a little bit about yourself, but you can also skip that, then you submit and build your website. So this is building your website for you. Apologies. Take a little time. Now, in this agenda, while the website is building, let's go back to our agenda. We talked about what themes are. Selecting and customizing a theme. We chose the Astra theme. Then we touched a little bit of plugin. When I chose starter templates, you see starter templates, it is a plugin. Now, I chose Elementor Builder. Elementor Builder is a plugin. I'll still explain more about plugins. Okay, so let me go back to my website. It's still building, 29%. So I said WordPress is a website builder. WordPress is a website builder. So this is what it does. So instead of you to start writing a lot of codes and a lot of things, WordPress is already made. So the only thing you need to do is just customize, 100% customization, because the functionality and everything is already processed with WordPress. So that's just it. So let's wait while our website is building. Taking so much time. Okay, it's on 90%. All right, so our website is ready. I hope we can see that our website is ready, so we can view our website now. Okay, so on the domain name I used, this is the name I finally made use of. So this is the website. So if you search, I don't know if you can see the website. If you search it on your phones right now, fortune.minivibedecor.com.ng, if you check it on your phone now, you'd see it. It is already live on the internet. Now, what's the next thing I'm to do? Next thing I'm to do is start customizing this website to look like mine, right? So that's the next step. Doesn't take so much time, but it only takes brilliance and some little spice, and that's it. So we've touched themes, we've touched selecting a theme. We've not touched customizing a theme, which is what I want to do now. So we touched a little bit of plugin. Now I'm going to show you one work of a plugin, but I want you guys to use like 2 minutes now to check this website on the internet. Check the website on the internet, check it on your phones. Check it on your phones. I'm giving 2 minutes for that before I will do something. So to show you that plugins, there are different types of plugins with different functionality. If I don't want this website to show to the public, I can do that with a plugin. So I want you guys to check now. All right, so let's go right into it. So to go back to the dashboard, you can always come here and click on dashboard. Now, a lot of things are added to the dashboard, which is the Elementor builder we added. Now, I'm going to plugins, and I want to click on add new plugin. Now, there's a plugin called maintenance. Maintenance plugin. Sorry. So this first one that has this man, smiley and all. So install. So we install and we activate. So now, if you check this website, you won't see it. The only thing you would see is this website is on maintenance. Let's check it together. Let me check it on my phone. For the fact that you are not logged into that website, it is going to show you that this website is on maintenance. Sorry. Fortune.minivibedecor.com.ng. This is what is going to show you. To show you the maintenance mode is on. Try to be available soon. Thank you for your patience. You can see I didn't have to write a code for that. I did not have to do that. I just install the plugin, because the plugin is already written to do a particular type of thing. So it will just show maybe the owners of the website that I'm building it for to hold on. The website is on maintenance. When I'm done, you'd see your website's contents. So that's the work of the maintenance plugin. So I'm going to turn it off so you guys can see what I am doing. So I'm turning it off right now. Turning it off. Now I'm changing. I'm saving changes. Okay. So if I check the website now from this, let me refresh it. So plugins does more of functionality. So this is the website. It's loading. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to our agenda. We've talked about what are themes, selecting. We'll go to customizing a theme now. What are plugins, installing essential plugins, security forms. Let's leave that one for now. So the last thing we want to do on this particular agenda is customizing a theme. So let's get into that. Now, if I refresh, this is what the website looks like. This is what it looked like before. So when we installed all the themes and everything, this is what it looks like now. So I want to customize. Remember, we use this is the Elementor. So Elementor is a website builder powered with WordPress. So I'm going to click on edit with Elementor. I can be able to edit everything or anything on this website. Sorry, it's a bit slow. Okay. This is what it looks like. So now you see I can edit anything here. So I can edit this to a web fortune ebook, or I can say my name is, sorry, my name is Fortune Evo. I can come here and say, sorry. And come here, right? I am a skilled web developer. I make use of WordPress. And any other thing you want to add there about yourself. I make use of LinkedIn, Instagram. This is Dribble and this is Binance. And add TikTok to that list. So I just need to click on edit and add items and come here and search TikTok. I'm more active on TikTok. So you see, I've added TikTok to that list. And I can take away Dribble. I can take away Binance. I'll also take away this if I want. And I can even take away the whole section if it is not necessary. I can change this button to say hire me. and I can change this picture to my own. I will not be doing that now. So this is how to customize. I can change the color of this text here. My name is Fortuniva. I'll just come to style and I'll change it from blue to black and change it to green and change it to anything I want. All right, that's that about customizing a theme. I can do a whole lot here and edit this to personalize to me, to about me, to what I do, and all of that. Then, after every changes you do, ensure to click on the publish button. It will save you from a lot of things. So that is that about this particular agenda. So let's move away from themes and plugins. Let's proceed. So building your first page. I just showed you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to add a new page or edit a page. I just showed you how to edit a page now, but I'm going to show you how to add a page. And this is, instead of using the block editor, we are using the Elementor. So I've replaced using this with Elementor. And I'm going to show you how to add text, images, and video. So let's get into that. So this is the dashboard. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to pages. I'm going to click on all pages. All pages is going to show me. Now that website we installed, the theme we installed on the domain, had a about page, it had a contact page, home page, portfolio page, privacy policy, and sample page. So let's say we want to create a new page called Hire Me. Maybe you want someone to fill a form there and say Hire Me. So I'll click on Add New Page. So the title of the page is Hire Me. Remember I added a button there, Hire Me, and the next, all you just need to do is to publish that page. That's how to add a new page on WordPress in WordPress. I already showed you how to edit here and edit, change the color, make it center, or make it justified, anything. This is where to edit. Just the only thing you need to do is on that website, just click edit with Elementor. So that's that. Then adding text and images and videos. Okay, let me show you that. Let me change this beautiful lady here to, I would have loved to choose an image on my system of me, but I don't think I have a perfect one for that. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I think I have this, but it might not be really, really perfect for real for that. So you just need to click on upload file and pick a file or an image. You can't add a video from your system to WordPress. You need to upload that video first to YouTube, then add the YouTube link before that video can show on your WordPress website. So I've kind of replaced that lady. So like you need to do a lot of editing. So okay, I didn't even replace her. Let me delete that. Okay, so I have shown. I can always increase. Sorry, let me cancel this. I can always increase my image. Yeah, you have to do a lot of customization. It's not just about editing, you get. So you have to keep trying, keep learning, keep upgrading for you to build stunning stuffs. So that's just how to edit, that's how to add an image. And so I'm going to skip this. I believe we've been able to complete this. So the next thing is customizing the site, updating menus and navigation, creating a site logo and branding, setting up a home page. So I'm going to show you how to update menus and navigation. And for creating a site logo, you can always use Canva to create a logo. So I'm not going to show you that because of time. And I'm going to show you how to update the menu and the navigation on this section quickly. So now I'll come back to my dashboard. Yeah, I can visit my dashboard here. And visit my dashboard from here. So now this is what we call menus and navigations. Because if I click about now, it's taking me to the about page. It takes us to the about page, which is this about me, can update about you. So let's say I want to rearrange this menu. I want portfolio to come before about. This is what I would do. Okay, so I'll come to appearance and I'll click on menu for that. I want to rearrange the menu. I want the portfolio to come before about. So let me do that quickly. So this is it. All I just need to do is just drag it. And for contacts, I can also drag it if you want, and you save the menu. So I've saved the menu. Let me check my website if it has updated. So I'm going to refresh the page and you see that it rearrange links. Sorry. Did I save this menu? It not rearrange. Okay, this is for the footer menu. Sorry. What I was doing, let me show you what I did, why it didn't show. I was making changes on the footer, something about a website for you. This particular part where we have the logo, the menu, and that up part is called the header of the website. And all these spaces are called the body of the website, while this down part is called the footer of the website. So quickly, let me show you how to update the navigation. It's navigation. All right, so I'm taking portfolio up first, and I'm taking contact over that, depending on how you want it on your own website. So I refresh my website, and there's why we're refreshing our website. So publishing your website is the next thing on the agenda, reviewing the site, final text before going live, pressing publish, and yeah. So if I made like nicer edits here, the next thing I need to do is publish, right? So I'll publish so I can make changes. So when you check this website on the internet, okay, this one is just like an intro section, which is not really looking good because of time. I can't take my time to really edit this to make it look beautiful. So we've published the site, and also for the navigation, you see I rearranged the navigation menu. So that's that. So let's check the site on the internet. I'm going to refresh it now. It looks a little bit scattered, but if time is taking, remember this program is just show you the sneak peek of what WordPress is. So this is not like a main. So, but like you should be able to do something. You should be able to do something. So, sorry. Next steps in WordPress. Okay, now that we have uploaded, I want to stop sharing. So now I want to talk to you. Now we have published our website. Now that I've shown you the steps from choosing the hosting provider, buying a domain name, I've shown you how to install WordPress. I've shown you how to add theme. I've shown you how to add plugin. I've shown you how to edit. I've shown you how to add a new page. I've shown you how to play around with the navigation. I've shown you how to add images. I've shown you how to edit. I've shown you how to change colors. I've literally introduced you to what WordPress is. Now, as a WordPress developer, which you would be when you start using WordPress, you can call yourself a WordPress developer. You can build different types of websites with WordPress. I mean, different types of websites with WordPress. So now, for the Q&A section, I would like to get into it. But what else do I talk about? What else do I want to talk about? So this, for the Q&A session, we can start right with it. So I would like to take your questions. I'd like to take your questions. I'd like to take your questions.
Thank you so much, Fortune, for that session. Thank you so much. That was really a fully packed session about WordPress and getting started with WordPress. And I believe that everyone that has watched it today, they have an idea of how to use WordPress. And the video would still be on YouTube. So if you don't get it this time, do not worry, because it is hands-on. You have to practicalize it. You cannot learn WordPress by just watching it and saying, okay, I know it now, I know how to do it. You need to actually do the work. You need to go to wordpress.org. That was what we used today, wordpress.org. Type it in your browser. Try to practicalize all the things that Fortune has taught you this evening. That is the only way you can learn. You can learn by doing. Don't just listen to what she's saying or watch the things that she has been saying. Listen and also try to practicalize it, right? If you have any questions, now is the time for you to ask your questions, and we have just limited time. So make sure you put in your questions as fast as possible so that we can answer them. So the moderators, please, if there are questions, do let us know.
I think there's a question from Wendy. Can a single domain name and hosting plan be used to build multiple websites, or are they limited to just one website? Will I have to buy one each time I want to build a website? From Wendy. Okay. For learning, if you are learning, you can make use of one, but the hosting provider, or sorry, the hosting plan you need to buy has to be higher than the starter plan that we got in this video, in this training. So it can take up to probably 25 domain names. Now, what I mean by 25 domain names, you do not need to buy another domain name. You can create a subdomain in that domain name. So let's say you want to build a restaurant website and you've got to maybe wendy.com or wendy.ng. You can create a subdomain called restaurants.wendy.com, and you create whatever it is you want to create about a restaurant there, and you can add it to your portfolio. So when you are showing your portfolio to to clients. You can say, okay, I've built something like this and this is it. If you want to create maybe a logistics website, you can create logistics.wendy.com. But now when you are dealing with clients, you have to use the domain name that matches their business. You understand? Let's say the name of the business is Fortune's Kitchen. So my website has to be like fortuneskitchen.com, fortuneskitchen.ng, fortunekitchen.com.ng. It depends on the client's budget. You used to buy whatever thing you want to buy. Sometimes these clients, they specify what they want. So Wendy, I hope I have been able to answer your question. All right. The next question is, do you know about Trav ads? Are they a trusted domain seller? There are a lot of accredited domain registrars. There are a lot of them, but when it comes to trusted, I can't know it all, but I prefer you use the one I recommended. And you can also make use of NameSilo, you can make use of GoDaddy, you can make use of Namecheap, you can make use of HostGator, you can make use of just these ones I've listed. Wait, Joseph, I hope I've been able to answer your questions. So I can't see more questions there. Is that all?
So we have 3 more minutes to answer any more questions. So if you have another question aside from the one she has answered, please ask them in the next 3 minutes so that they'll be answered. But whenever you're watching, you can still always drop your question in the chat box. And our speaker, out of our, goodwill, she can always go and respond. But that is not guaranteed, which is why we need you to ask them on the chat. So 2 more minutes to go before we officially close the window for asking questions. All right. Now that we know that you all not having more questions means that you all understood what Fortune has taught this evening. Thank you so much to everyone that joined. Make sure to follow us on social media at Nexo Girls. And also you can scan the QR code you're seeing on your screen right now. It's going to take you to all of our social media links. And with what Fortune has taught us now, maybe one of you will be the ones to build our website. Hopefully, we would have one of you to build our website. And that would be really good. Don't worry, you won't do it for free. You will be getting a pay for it. As long as you can show us that you learned something from this session and you're able to practicalize it, and this is what you did from this session, and you can build Nexo Girls' website, then I tell you, we're going to pay you handsomely for it. So we will be your first client, after practicalizing this skill. And a very big thank you again to Fortune for, having this session with us despite your schedule and all. So the last thing right now that we'll be doing is taking a photo. And we are going to be taking a photo using our official post. So at Nexo Girls, our post is this @ sign. So this @ sign. So that's what we're going to be doing. And now I'm going to just stop sharing my screen so that we can take the photo. All right. All right.
Can I do it now?
Yes. So 1, 2, go. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you tomorrow. The event continues tomorrow. Tomorrow is Upskill 2.0 day 2, and tomorrow we're going to be learning video editing. So if you're someone who's passionate about posting on TikTok, all of those social media pages, you want to learn how to edit those videos, right? Come tomorrow, come on time, and make sure you come ready to learn. Don't just listen. Make sure you are actually practicalizing it as the tutor is teaching you. All right, thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.